Are all boundaries good? Could we have bad boundaries? Yes, we could. I've had bad boundaries. Many people have bad boundaries. How could there be bad boundaries? What are bad boundaries? Bad boundaries are two things. When we wall ourselves off. Like I have this book here called The Wall, a Parable. This book is about a woman who, due to fear and other things, she walls herself off from other people. Another way of bad boundaries is when you basically don't have any and you try to be all things to all people all the time. You give yourself away to anyone who asks. You have no love for yourself, and you're afraid that people will stop loving you if you don't do what they want. These are bad boundaries. So how do we have good boundaries? What makes a good boundary? There are two things that are needed for good boundaries. Maybe more, but I want to talk about two. One is boundaries have to incorporate love. The second thing is boundaries have to incorporate freedom. I have painted on my wall here, live loved, live free. We need to know that we are loved, and we need to love others. That is a basis for a good relationship. Many times we fail in that area because we don't understand what love really is. We think love is giving people whatever they want. That is not love. Love cares about the well-being of the other person. Love is a commitment. Love is many, many, many things. I have a free book at my website, DanielleBurnock.com, called Love's Manifesto. You can get it in print or in audio to help you understand a little bit more about love. And I want to share this with you because I am that lady on the internet who loves you, Danielle Burnock, from, as I said, DanielleBurnock.com. My tagline, love yourself from survive to thrive. Because we need love, we can't thrive without it. Also on my wall it says live free. Live free. Live loved, live free. Freedom is what we were created for. I'm a follower of Jesus Christ, and many people who are familiar with Christianity but not close with it, they'd like just heard about it maybe, they may not think it has to be based on freedom, but that it's all based on freedom. Many toxic religious things squelch the freedom of us. But God created us to be free. He gave us a free choice. That's something I convey all the time. You get one life, and it's up to you how you're going to live it. Your choice is a free gift from God. In the beginning, He put a tree in the middle of the garden to give us choice because He wanted relationship with us, but we had to choose. Because love that is forced is not really love. You can't command someone to love you. You can try and coerce them, but then you don't have the freedom, and it's not real. A healthy boundary incorporates love and freedom. You don't wall yourself off. There has to be a certain amount of vulnerability. It's a delicate balance, but it's all based upon the connection of love between the two. It's a give and a take. It's like breathing. So a healthy boundary is going to take into consideration the person who has a boundary and the people who are outside of that boundary. A boundary is simply a line. There's a quote out there, good fences make good neighbors. If you didn't have a fence and didn't know where your property line went, you could just be mowing the lawn for 4 properties down, and it could take all your time, and it would cost you. And that's what people do with their lives. They give time to someone, and then a half hour turns into an hour, turns into a half a day, and then they have given their life away without it being intentional. Later, they have resentment, they have anger, they have other things because it was not given freely out of love. So yes, you can have bad boundaries. by walling yourself off, because you will cost yourself love. You won't get love from others when you put up a big wall and you won't let anyone in. And you will drain all the life out of you if you don't have any boundaries. So healthy boundaries are very important. They need to be based on love. They need to be based on freedom. And it's all around relationship. And if you struggle with walling yourself off, head over to Amazon. I will put the link to this book, The Wall, A Parable. It's got lots of pictures. It's not a whole lot of reading. I read this back when, sometime in my teenage years when I was walling myself off so badly. And this helped me to open up some. It took a lot. If you've suffered childhood trauma, it'll be hard. It'll take work, but it's worth it. Having good, healthy relationships is worth the work. If you've suffered childhood trauma, please do the work to heal your soul so you can know love, you can live loved, you can live free. Get into counseling somewhere if you need it. If you need coaching, connect with me. If you need help with setting healthy boundaries, I can help you. Head over to my website and go to the coaching tab, work with me, and send a little note there, and we'll see if we work well together. But again, if you need to open up yourself, get this book, The Wall, so that you can take down the wall and start building relationships with people. Because yes, we could have bad boundaries where we wall ourselves off, or we have no boundaries at all. Again, good boundaries are founded on love and freedom. And I love you, and I want you to have good boundaries, so I share this with you. And so until next time, I love you.